Hello guys, welcome to the video. In this video, we will learn vocabulary with the help of images as we have done before in the previous videos. In this video, we will learn 10 words and these 10 words are connive, Hector, Kajul, Finagled, Immur, succumbed, Kajul, Zelot, itinerant and Tortous. Maybe you know a few of them but not all of them, and how many of the words you know already, please let me know in the comment. And in this video we will learn these words in such a way that we won't need to repeat these words again and again to retain. Okay, we will understand this word in detail. The first word we have is connive. Connive in parts of speech is intransitive verb. There are two types of verb in grammar. First is transitive and second is intransitive. Intransitive are the words that do not carry object, or there is always a preposition before before the object. For example, look at the picture. If you have watched this movie, you know that this is the hero, the loin, the baby loin, and this is his uncle. And his uncle connived in his father's death. It means his father was about to die, and his uncle did not do anything to save him. His uncle allowed his death, allowed him to be die. So connive means allow something wrong to happen. Okay, so his uncle allowed him to die. He did not help him. Okay, so connive means allow anything that is wrong to happen. Let's understand the word further with this sentence. If she remains silent, she will be conniving in an injustice. Okay, she will not do injustice, but if she remains silent, it will be equivalent to doing injustice. Okay, so it means she will be allowing injustice to happen or to take place. This is the synonym of the word connive. Collude. Collude is a verb and it means to work together secretly in order to trick other people, as politicians do. The next word we have is Hector. Hector is transitive verb. Okay, now he is a senior and he is a junior, and this is the college, for example, and the senior is hectoring his junior. So what does mean Hector? Hector means to bully. As in many of the colleges, what seniors do, they hector their juniors. So the senior is hectoring his junior. It means he is doing bully. He is threatening his junior to do something that he wants. His boss hectors his employees into doing extra work. Okay, his boss hectors means force his employees or propels his employees into doing extra work. Browbeat is the synonym. It's a verb and it means to threaten someone to make them do something. Okay, and TV is another synonym of the word hector and it is a verb and it means to force someone to do something. Both have the same meaning, but here we use the word force and here it is threaten. The next word we have is cavil. Cavil in parts of speech is intransitive verb. And look at the picture. He is a teacher and he is a student, and he, for example, completed his assignment, but the teacher is trying to objectify some of the mistake in his assignment. So the teacher is cavilling at his pupil's work. What he is doing, he is cavilling at. Cavilling means making some complaints, and these complaints are petty complaints, to complain about petty things, unimportant things, non-serious things. When someone complain about non-serious, unimportant things, it means he is cavilling. So the teacher is cavilling at his pupil's work. Pupils means student. When a customer cavils at every article, the retailer gets irritated. Obviously, when the customer complains about every article or try to find fault in every article, the retailer will definitely get irritated. These three are the synonyms of the word cavil. Quibble is a verb and it means to complain about petty things. Grouch is a verb. It means again to complain about petty things. And grumble is a verb and it means to complain about non-serious matters. Okay, all of these words have the same meaning. The next word we have is finagle. Finagle in parts of speech is transitive and intransitive. Yes, in English grammar, a verb can be both a transitive and intransitive verb. So the finagle is both transitive and intransitive. Now look at the picture. He has finagled watches, and these watches are or these watches have been finagled. So what does mean finagled? Finagle means to obtain or to get something dishonestly, illegally, in a bad way, in a immoral way. Okay, so he has finagled watches. It means he has stolen watches or got watches illegally or dishonestly. So finagle means to obtain something. Obtain means anything. It may be it may be abstract thing such as entry into the club. She obtained or she finagled entry into the club, uh, being underage. Okay. Likewise, look at the sentence. The brother finagled ice cream from the sister's room. Finagle means got ice cream, and ice cream in such a way, in which manner? Dishonestly. It has no synonym. It has many synonym, but I didn't mention any of them. Immur. Immur in parts of speech is transitive verb. Okay, now look at the picture. It is a duck and it is immured on an island. So what does mean immured? She is unable to go anywhere else. She is confined on an island. So immured means to confine someone. Okay, immured means to confine someone. So the duck is immured. The duck is confined, limited, restricted on an island. The sentence is, you will know how animals feel when you are immured in a small cage. Okay, you will understand how does it feel when you will be immured. It means you will be confined in a. The next word we have is succumbed. Succumbed is intransitive word. Now look at the picture. He is trying to lift the weight of the barbell, but he is unable or he has failed to do so. So succumb means to fail to fight something hard. So it was hard to lift it, but he tried, but it failed. So succumb means to fail to fight something hard. The man commits a suicide when he succumbs to hardship. Man often commits suicide or when he succumbs. It means when he fails to bear the hardship. The next word we have is Kajul. Kajul in parts of speech is transitive verb. Now look at the picture. They are the couples and the wife is trying to persuade his husband into going on a trip. So Kajuls means persuade someone, convince someone to do something. So Kajul means to persuade someone to do something. He cajoled me into agreeing to do the work. Okay, it means he convinced me to do what he wanted me to do. These are the synonyms of the word cajole. Coax is a verb. It means to persuade one by talking to them in a kind and a polite way. It means to butter someone, to make them do something. Entice is also a verb and it means to persuade someone for doing something by offering them something. Okay, as politicians do. As politician offers MNAs some money to come into their party or to come into their side. Beguile is a verb again and it means to trick someone into doing something by being nice to them. It means to fool someone to do something. The next word we have is Zelot. Zelot is a noun. Okay, it's not a verb. Now look at him. He is a zealot. He's a sport zealot. He is a sport zealot. It means he is a sport fan or enthusiastic fan. So zealot means a person or a fan who is extremely enthusiastic about something. So he is extremely enthusiastic about the sport. Therefore, he is a sport zealot. The political zealot was willing to break law to fulfill his leader's order. Okay, the political zealot means the people who are enthusiastic about politics or enthusiastic about his leader's order. Partisan is an adjective and it means showing too much support for a person, idea, or a group. Bigot or bigot, it's a noun and it means a person who is rigid about his race, religion, or politics. and does not listen to anyone who disagree. It means a rigid person who is not likely to change his mind or his opinion or his idea about his religion, about his politics, and about his race, and therefore he is a bigot person. Bigot, there is a slightly difference between zealot and bigot. The next word we have is itinerant. Itinerant is an adjective. Now look at the picture. This is the vehicle and this is the house in which a person who is driving a vehicle lives. Okay, so he is living an itinerant living. He is living itinerant living. What kind of living? Itinerant. And itinerant means traveling from one place to another. It means he likes to travel around the world, and therefore he carries his house with his vehicle so that wherever he wants to stay he can. The itinerant life is not appealing to all. Some people some people like or prefer stability. They do not like to travel around the world and roaming around the world. They like stability. Peripatetic is the synonym of the word itinerant, but there are slightly different between the meaning. It is traveling from one place to another, and the same is goes here, going from one place to another, but in order to work. Some people travel around the world not for fun or entertainment, but in order to work or earn money. The next and the last word we have is tortuous. Tortuous is an adjective. Now look at the road. This is a tortuous road. And what kind of road it is? It is twisted. Okay, it is complicated. So tortuous means complicated and full of twist. It is a easy one. It is look at the sentence. Every country has a long tortuous history. Tortuous history means complicated history, full of twist. This is the synonym of the word tortuous, convoluted. It is an adjective and it means extremely complicated and hard to follow. So these are the 10 words that we have learned and understood, and we gave individual word attention, and we tried to understand each of the word in detail, and I hope you have understood them. And in order to test yourself whether you have understood them or not, you have to attempt the quiz that we are going to do. So let's start.